Well, Indonesia, thank you so much. I really had a wonderful, restful month. I absolutely loved being on Gili Meno Island, about 3 hours off the coast of Bali for almost the whole entire trip. Bali was very, very busy, quite populated, and it wasn't my thing. But they still had really beautiful statues. The people that I met were lovely, but I just really, at this point in my trip, needed somewhere very quiet and calm. Basically the most peaceful place I could find. And I spoke with quite a few locals, and they all told me I absolutely found it. So in the time that I was spending on the island, I swam with the sea turtles and the tropical fish. I listened to the prayers of the mosque, I think 4 or 5 times a day. I met lots of local people. I collected and looked at shells, and of course you can't keep any of them because well, first of all, we don't want to be disturbing the shorelines. And I also just had such lovely massages. I rode my bike every day. I really just took care of myself. Part of being in Bali, though, was also about me and trying to put into practice all of the things that I've learned all the way along on my trip. And so, like, finding some time for quiet meditation and taking care of myself and journaling and praying and just really trying to find a routine that works for me. And it was sometimes a little bit hard. And there were a couple times where I was really triggered because people are just really struggling for finances, and so there was a lot of pushiness in some instances where I had to take a really deep breath and sometimes just give, you know, sometimes just give, because, you know, I don't think people would behave the way we do if we weren't hungry and needed the money. So I'm gonna chalk it up to that when I did have those really pushy experiences, and just send lots of love and compassion to the people that I met. I will say that Gili Meno, and I don't know if the other islands were affected, but I know they had an earthquake and then they had COVID, and you know, this poor community is just trying. They're like a turtle on their back, somebody suggested, and they're just trying to find their way back onto their feet. So I'm gonna send them lots of love and make it about them and not me. But that being said, it was really incredible in the morning to be swimming with the turtles with one ear up, listening to the chants of the people in the mosques, and wow, that was pretty powerful. So again, religions of the world, you've got me. I think that there's many songs that take us where we need to go. So loving you all. I'm on my way to Dubai, but only for 15 hours as a stopover. And then from there, I'm on my way to the UK to see my absolutely beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous Emma and Alexi. I can't wait to see them. I am so entirely homesick at this point, and sometimes I have a little cry, and then I remind myself not to cling to my emotions, breathe through it, and enjoy the moment I'm in. So that's been my practice. But I can't wait to get home and sleep in my own bed and see my sweet dear Olivia and Cal and hug the stuffing out of Coraline, and of course Ivan. Okay, lots of love, everybody. Peace. We're on our way.
And your seat in the upright position. Baggage, including laptops, should be stowed in the overhead lockers, or use the space under the seat in front of you. Please fasten your seatbelt whenever the seatbelt symbol is illuminated. Adjust the belt by pulling the strap and lift the metal flap to unfasten your belt. If you wish to sleep during the flight, fasten the seatbelt over your blanket so that we will not have to disturb you. For takeoff and landing, laptops need to be switched off and stowed correctly. Any mobile phones or tablets should be put into flight mode.